everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Tatiana Zalewski. Today on my video I'm going to be showing you guys two Inktober sketches, day 1 and day 2. And here they are. First off, we have our first Inktober sketch that I did. If you can't tell already, it's Charmander from Pokemon. Fire type starter Pokemon that you get at the start of the Kanto series, like the original Pokemon games. But here I have Charmander initially I sketched Charmander with orange colored pencil, light color, and then I did the outline in orange Sharpie, which I realized was a little bit too red for what I wanted to color. So I essentially used a lot of the colored pencil for the skin tone and the little sparkles that I did at the end once I got Charmander's initial form down. Once that form was down, I added the fire, just like the old school Pokemon have, where it's like two-tone fire. And I thought this orange Sharpie was like the perfect color for that like orangey red color that is usually shown being with the fire. So I added that. I cleaned up a few of the edges with gesso that I didn't like because I wanted to get the curve just right of the tail, and I didn't get that the first time around. But I honestly like how this turned out. I think it turned out much better than my second Inktober. Well, actually, no. Maybe it's tied with my day 2 sketch. I say sketch, but that's also colored, but it feels more like a sketch. So day 2, I decided today that I was going to do a mermaid sketch. Big surprise there. I love drawing mermaids. I don't know why this ended up being harder for me than it was. Maybe because like the tail angling wasn't that right in the beginning, but I fixed it. Oh, first I sketched it with purple pen, ballpoint pen. Then I went over the lines in purple Sharpie. I used a little bit of purple nail polish for the lighter parts of the fluke of the tail. Yeah, that's the paddly part, you know, with all the webbing. The webbing, I should say, is what I made light purple via nail polish. And then I realized it was way too dark, so I eventually added purple sparkly nail polish over that to give it that nice sheen in certain places. It was gorgeous. As for the sand at the bottom, that was an ink pad in copper that wasn't doing too hot, even though it was brand new from Target. So what I did was I added water to it, just a little bit, and I pressed it to the paper, and it made this really nice sandy color. And I used a regular brown ink pad just for the shadowy parts and certain like extra tones in there. Essentially, I wanted this to look as real as possible, and I did add some of the brown ink to her skin, especially for shadows, but it barely looks like I did that because I did try to add highlights with gesso, and that wasn't that great. Oh, and for the hair, before I made the tail with the sparkly nail polish, before that I had initially done fuchsia and purple Sharpie highlights. I wasn't that crazy for it. The purple was too dark against the fuchsia, so I did the ever so lightest coat of that same light purple nail polish that I had over it, and I liked the effect. Her hair became really soft, maybe a little too soft looking. But I like how it turned out. I was initially testing with a smaller blue ink pad that I had, but because that ink is a lot stronger than the other ones I had from Target, I wasn't going to ruin that and with water and use that for the sky. That's why it's white in the background, because initially I was going to do water with it being sky and water, but that didn't work out because I didn't want to use up that ink. That was really nice ink, and I've got a whole month left practically. Okay, if you liked these pieces, let me know. If you have any other suggestions of things I should do for Inktober, let me know in the comments. Currently, I'm going promptless because that's just a lot easier for me to follow, especially with my busy schedule. You know, the creativity doesn't flow as much when you're on a schedule. So it's easier to go without the prompts. But if you are participating in Inktober, it's just a good idea to check out the official prompt list by Jake Parker. I should have mentioned this in the earlier part of the video, but Jake Parker was the initial founder of Inktober. I will link his YouTube in the description so you can find him. Subscribe to him if you want, or like a lot of his videos. It's up to you. I'm not telling you how to run your life, but he's really a great artist, and you should check him out. Either way. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, press that like button. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please press the subscribe button and make sure to tap the bell icon to make sure you are notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. I really am enjoying Inktober so far, and I feel guilty that I had to mash these 2 days into one. Love you. Bye.